Alright, what's up everyone? Logan Stone here. Right now it's late at night. I just got out of the cold shower, about to go to bed, get some sleep. I got work tomorrow, but anyways, I'm just filming a few quick videos. I'm gonna try this new technique called batching, which is where you try to basically film multiple videos at once and you release them at different times. It's because I honestly just suck at uploading. I have a lot of content filmed, but it all needs editing and that takes a lot of time, and I was working on one video that took a lot longer than I thought, but that's gonna be coming out really soon. It's kind of cool. I'm basically showing like my progress as a lifter and explaining how like it can relate to others. But anyways, what I want to talk about is time and why you need to really use every little bit of time you have to your advantage, and instead of wasting on little instant gratification breaks. Because, well, there's 2 points I'm gonna make about it. What I'm basically talking about is like when you're going on with your day and then all of a sudden you are thinking, oh, I'm gonna play on my phone for 15 minutes. And I'm gonna be talking about how that's actually really messing up your day, and it's really kind of messed my days up, honestly. And before I know it, I've wasted a lot of time. And we're gonna be giving you like 2 reasons why you need to not do that. And the first reason is because it all adds up throughout the day. So let's say you come home from a day of work and you're thinking, I'm gonna take a 20-minute break on my phone. So you do that. Well, then later on, you get home from the gym, you go to the gym and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take another 20-minute break. Then like you sit on your couch for 20 minutes playing your phone, and then you eat your post-workout meal, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break before I clean the dishes. You do that and you're like, okay, I just cleaned the dishes, I'm gonna do another 10-minute break. Well, all in all, this added up to 65 minutes wasted. And it's honestly funny because it adds up really quickly, especially if like you have a day where you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff around the house and you decide you're just gonna be taking like stupid little breaks like that. It's gonna add up quickly. And a whole hour is honestly an hour. A whole hour wasted is a whole hour you could be spending doing something other productive, or doing what I like to be called a productive break. Instead of like playing your phone, you journal or you plan the next day. Things I didn't made a habit of doing. I can knock it out early, but it's also like giving my body a rest. And it's a more mind resting activity. So that's one thing. The next point is that you might tell yourself you're taking 15-minute breaks, but you're really lying to yourself. You're actually taking like hour breaks. And I found this happen. I'll give a great example the other night. So I came home from work and I had this whole plan written out. Like I literally structured my days where it's a journal. I write all this stuff. And basically, I basically structure my days. Like, all right, what time I'm getting up at and what time I'm gonna do this and that. And honestly, usually don't follow that strictly, but my main goal is to get like all the big tasks done I have for the day, and at least try to follow it, because it's better to follow something partially than not at all, right? But anyways, I had like this whole list of like productive stuff I was gonna do while I'm waiting for my food to digest before I go to the gym. Well, what ended up happening is I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna watch one scene from you're gonna call me a nerd. I talked about this in my last video. I'm kind of a dinosaur nerd, but I literally was like, I'm gonna watch one scene from, I wanted to find one scene from Jurassic Park 3. So I found that scene. I watched it on YouTube. It was like 3 or 5 minutes, something like that, 3 or 5 minutes long. What ended up happening was like I ended up watching like 8 more clips, some were from the movie, some were like videos that weren't even related. But basically, instead of like doing my video editing, I wasted 45 minutes watching parts of a movie that I've already seen a lot of, and it's literally the worst Jurassic Park movie in the franchise. I literally just wasted my time doing that, you know? And you, like I'm saying, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna watch this 5-minute thing. Well, you end up going on and just watching a ton of YouTube videos, or TikTok is a really bad one, because that's so easy. You're thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna keep swiping. Nope, you end up doing it forever. And, or video games too, even. Like, I've talked about this guy before named Hamza, this YouTuber I watch, one of my favorites. He always like says like, this guy like hates video games with a passion because he used to be addicted to them, but he always like makes fun of people and was like, oh, you say you're playing for 1 hour a day, but you're not, you're playing for like 2 a day. And he's honestly right. Most people that say they're only doing something for this long, they're doing it much longer than they say. So that's really the thing, you know, you don't want to be wasting your time on these little instant gratification breaks. So to really like bring it all together, you might be wondering, is it okay to be doing some of these things? And absolutely, I think if you have time scheduled for it, a little bit every day, that's probably fine. Like at the end of your day when you're already tired, you're not gonna want to do it for long. Or what I like to do is I have certain days of the week that I've designated for work and certain days of the week designated for like less hard things, I guess you could say. So I personally practice the Sabbath day, which is, there's debates on if it's like Saturday or Sunday. I don't really think it matters, but basically it's like a thing that Jews and Christians practice, which is like the 7th day of the week, you don't do any work at all. So basically on my Sundays, I don't train, I don't go to work. I have that day, I have my availability off, so I have Sundays off, and I don't like do any kind of work at all. Like, okay, I clean and stuff, I stretch, eat, obviously, basically what I need to do, but I don't do like any kind of hard work. And on that day, that's when I can do my instant gratification activities. I can like play video games a bit, or I can like watch YouTube more. And Thursdays too, I don't work on Thursdays. I really try to focus more on like productive work, but I do have some designated time windows for that. But that's really how I need to be implementing those kind of things, like be on your phone, instant gratification. Like, I'm not talking about like the bad forms, or like really bad forms, like you know what I'm talking about, but like playing on your phone or go on social media. But you know, you can have little bits of keyword designated times throughout the day to do it, and then days of the week where it's okay to spend a bit more time. But yeah, guys, you know, time is a resource, so don't waste it on little instant gratification breaks, because those can turn into like hours wasted every day. So yeah, guys, just don't waste time, and just make the best of your time. You know, realize it all adds up, and that if you waste all your time, that could be added up towards something bad. It could be added up towards something good instead. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.